Good morning, student. I would like to discuss today about an advanced grammar, and that is clause. What is clause? Clause is a unit of grammar that expresses a proposition. Proposition means statements. In other words, it is a part of a sentence that contains some form of meaning. Example, although there was a storm, I walked to work. Here, there are two clauses. Although there was a storm expresses a proposition, and so does I walk to work. The first clause in the example above is called an adverb clause, which means that it is a part of a sentence that contains a subordinating conjunctions, a subject and a verb. There are essentially 5 types of adverb clauses, and they can use a variety of subordinating conjunctions. They are adverbial clause of place. Related to place, there are different conjunctions used like wherever, anywhere, everywhere, where. Example, everywhere she goes, she brings a camera. Time. Since, while, as soon as, before, after, until, when, anytime. These are the subordinating conjunctions expresses time. Example, while we were waiting for the pizza guy to arrive, we played poker at the kitchen table. Adverb clause of reason. The conjunctions use because, since, as, for, so that. Example, because it was exceptionally cold, I wore my winter jacket. And another expression is condition. We use conjunctions to express our condition if, when, unless, even if, even though. Example, even if they lose 5 goals, people will still love them. Another types of conjunctions used to express contrast, and these conjunctions are though, although, despite, in spite of, whereas. Example, despite the poor service provided, we still enjoyed the food and the atmosphere of the restaurant. All of these examples contain 2 parts: a subordinate clause, that is called also adverb clause, and an independent clause. A subordinate clause needs an independent clause for it to have a complete context and for it to make sense. The subordinate clause and independent clause can be reversed in a sentence. However, if the subordinate clause comes first, there must be a comma between it and the independent clause. Example, anytime I want to go outside, it always seems to rain. This sentence can also be flipped so that the independent clause comes first. However, if the independent clause comes first, a comma is not necessary. Example, it always seems to rain anytime I want to go outside. Adverb clauses are an important part of spoken and written English and must be understood if a student wants to be a fluent speaker or better writer. Therefore, we must try to understand this advanced level of English so that we can get the efficiency in English grammar. Therefore, it is very important to have it. Thank you so much for watching my video. I will once again congratulate